Force will be with you always.
Well, they're doing it again. They're bringing back another Jedi who has survived Order 66. I'm actually not that mad about this one. Star Wars fans aren't as happy, and I think they have a case because Disney just keeps doing this. Jedi after Jedi, whenever they need something in a show, what do? Well, this Jedi survived Order 66 and became part of blah, 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 blah. And even if that's how you feel, give me a moment. I think I can maybe make your day a little bit better and convince you this isn't that bad. So how many survived? 25, 50, 100? Out of the thousands of Jedi? I don't think that takes away from Order 66.
Time has come. Execute Order 66.
How many Jedi were alive at the time of Order 66? It might surprise you to find out that there were 10,000 Jedi alive at that time. So if 100 survived, that would mean that Order 66 killed almost 99% of those Jedi who were alive. So even if some more survived, as we start to find out, that's not really a big deal. I think we could still say that Order 66 effectively wiped out the Jedi, and now we find out that we can add to the list of the surviving Jedi, Baylan Skoll. So why do I think this one actually works, whereas maybe some of the others don't? There is a fair pushback here to say that this is just happening again and again. It's becoming the trope that, oh, you need a character, here's one that survived Order 66. Instead of characters like Luke and Ezra, who were born post-Order 66, who have the Force. That could be really interesting, and I wish that those type of avenues were gone down more often. Now, that's more difficult because then the question of lineage always comes up, and we kind of get a Rey, Palpatine, Skywalker type of scenario mess, whatever you want to call it. Well, but at least the memes are kind of funny. This one was posted by Joey, and it says, "I'll have a new unestablished villain who's a dark side user." How original. And they're another Order 66 survivor. Daring today, aren't we? So I don't think that this should be as much of a worry as many are saying. I think that Baylan being a mercenary hired by Thrawn, much like we see with Jorah Sabaoth in The Heir to the Empire, this idea of using a Force user who's maybe not all the way dark side, kind of with that orange lightsaber, similar to the purple lightsaber maybe on the light side with Mace Windu, where he has a knowledge of the dark side, but he isn't given over to it. And this might be more towards that dark side. That's Star Wars theory, and I tend to believe, I agree. I think that that's a pretty solid thought there. And so I wouldn't be too upset about this. Before we overreact, let's see what it is. All of the other things I'm seeing coming from the Ahsoka show are positive. Why do we have to just jump on and be negative? Just because what has been used in other shows, let's not heap that criticism yet upon Ahsoka. Let's let it stand on its own. And then if it falls, I'll be one of the first to say it didn't work. Instead, we're just piling on. We want to be angry. We want to be upset. And can we just be positive? I want to stay positive. I'm trying to keep my expectations at a good level. One of the reasons I think I was disappointed most by Kenobi is I put expectations onto that show that I don't think it could have ever lived up to. And then I was kind of just floored when it went the complete opposite way and we saw a lot less of Vader and Obi-Wan. And as long as that doesn't happen in this show, as long as this show doesn't become about all these secondary characters instead of Ahsoka and Thrawn, like those are the two that are pulling us in. Yeah, Sabine is important. Yeah, Ezra is important. Yeah, Hera and the rest of the Ghost crew are important, but really we need to be seeing these main characters, or we're going to have another Boba Fett situation where you call the show the title Boba Fett, but it's really not about Boba at all, or at least doesn't resemble a Boba that anyone would recognize. I'm hoping that's not the case, and I don't want to be negative about it. I'd rather be positive. I think this could actually still be a really good thing, though I think the World Between Worlds Jedi from the Old Republic could have led to a lot of other cool things. Maybe that'll still happen, but for now, this is what we've got. What do you think? Is this overused? Is this done? Are you over it? Would love to hear what you think down in the comments below. Don't forget to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, even if you disagree. Come on, still leave a like. I'd appreciate it. I'll catch you on the next one. Remember, the Force will be with you always.